I liked the first half of Postmodern Minion. I didn't really care for the second half, but as somebody who doesn't really care for contemporary art, there are of course exceptions, I did just kind of like how it was poking fun at what people suddenly think is the latest craze and how those creations might actually come about. This is a 2020 Minion short, and it starts off in an art gallery, and this critic arrives, and this minion is trying to get his attention, and one thing leads to another, and he kind of accidentally creates this work of art, and this critic loves it and turns this minion into this big thing. And then what happens afterwards? I liked the message, I liked what it was suggesting, but I didn't really care for the animation. I didn't think it was visually that entertaining to look at. Whereas the first half in the art gallery, I thought it was gorgeous. Everything was beautiful, the color palette was gorgeous, the pacing was great, but it shifted with the second half, and I just felt like it wasn't as interesting, it wasn't as fascinating. I didn't really care for it very much at all. So I definitely feel like it's a film of two halves. But I would recommend it if you're a fan of the Minions. I think you'd like it, particularly if you're not the biggest fan of contemporary art styles. You might also find some of it to be quite engaging. The messages in it I did like, even if I didn't necessarily like the second half of the film, or at least the animation of the second half. But other than that, I thought it was pretty good. As a Minions fan, it's a 4-minute cartoon. I thought it was a fun way to, engage with the Minions, or this Minion again, because I am a fan of the Minions. I definitely didn't mind it, but it wasn't sustainably good all of the way through. It was definitely better at the beginning.